My sister was sent to boarding school, but never came back, and my parents refused to tell me why. I knew something was wrong when 3 months passed without a single text from her. She used to send me stupid memes every morning. We were that close. When I asked Dad where exactly this boarding school was, he slammed me against the wall and said I'd end up just like her if I didn't shut up. I spent the next week hiding the bruises with long sleeves. Mom just kept saying she's fine over and over, but her hands would shake every time. The house felt different without Emma. Her room stayed exactly how she left it. Bed unmade, chemistry textbook open on page 47, half-empty water bottle on her nightstand. Mom would dust around everything but never move anything. Dad put a lock on her door after I kept going in there to smell her perfume. I started following Mom when she left for errands. She'd drive to random parking lots and just sit there crying. Once I saw her at an ATM withdrawing huge amounts of cash. She kept looking over her shoulder like someone was watching. 2 months later, I found Emma's phone hidden in Dad's office drawer while looking for stamps. My hands shook as I turned it on. Hundreds of missed calls from someone named Derek. Text after text saying, "Where's my money and your family will pay." That's when I spotted Dad's notebook. Pages of numbers and names I didn't recognize. Next to Emma's name, $47,000. My stomach dropped. I couldn't sleep that night. Around 3 a.m., I heard Mom in the bathroom. She was on the phone whispering, "Please don't hurt her. We'll get the rest. Just give us more time." The next morning at breakfast, I watched them pretend everything was normal. Dad reading his newspaper. Mom making eggs. Both of them acting like Emma never existed. That's when I made my decision. During lunch at school, I told my best friend Mia everything. Her mom was a social worker. Mia went pale when I showed her photos of the notebook pages I'd taken. "My mom needs to see this immediately," she said. Mrs. Chen didn't ask questions. She made one phone call, and within an hour, 2 detectives showed up at school. They had me write down everything while Mrs. Chen held my hand. The police moved fast. Dad was arrested at his office that afternoon. They seized his computers and found everything. Years of gambling debts to dangerous people, loan sharks he couldn't pay back, and messages arranging to trade Emma to cover what he owed. Mom broke completely when they questioned her. She'd known for weeks but was too terrified to do anything. These weren't normal criminals. They had connections everywhere. One wrong move and Emma would disappear forever. It took police 3 days to track down the house where they were keeping her. A basement in a row house 2 states away. She was locked in a room with 3 other girls, all teenagers whose families had debts. Emma didn't recognize me at first when they brought her to the hospital. She kept flinching when anyone tried to touch her. Her wrists had deep marks from zip ties. She'd lost 20 pounds. The men running the operation got 25 to life. Dad got 15 years for trafficking his own daughter. Mom got 5 years as an accomplice. She testified against everyone in exchange for a lighter sentence. Emma and I live with our aunt now in a different state. New names, new schools, new everything. Some nights I hear her crying through the wall. She still won't talk about what happened in that basement. Her therapist says it might take years, but yesterday she sent me a meme about cats. First one since everything happened. I stared at my phone for 5 minutes before texting back. We're getting there, slowly. Dad writes letters from prison. We burn them unopened in the backyard. Mom calls from her halfway house sometimes. We don't pick up. Not all parents deserve forgiveness. Some things break a family forever.